Don't give up. Do not give up, guys. And I will tell you exactly why you should continue. I'm grateful that the pain is gone. So, what pain am I talking about? It's a physical pain, it's a mental pain. It can be all kinds of pain, guys. What kind of pain are you going through right now? There is Welcome to a new episode of the Eva Eckert podcast, episode number 18. And today's title of the episode is Don't Give Up. Do not give up, guys. And I will tell you exactly why you should continue. So for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome to Eva Eckert's show. I am Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, kick-ass husband, and 2 beautiful kids. American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold action towards their dreams, passions, desires, so finally their life become more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the badass superhero is within all of you, all of us, and you should share it with the world to make the world a better place. This show will help you finally discover the power of self-belief, self-motivation, so you can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire by being the upgraded version of you. Welcome to the show. We're always starting with gratitude, and my gratitude is actually connected to this episode. I'm grateful that the pain is gone. So, what pain am I talking about? It's a physical pain, it's a mental pain. It can be all kinds of pain, guys. What kind of pain are you going through right now? There is always some kind of pain. It can be not necessarily physical, mental, it can be financial pain. Think about it. Like if you struggle with something, this causes some kind of discomfort and pain. So, it all started at the event, and we never know when this episode is going to be released. So when you're hearing this message, it can be a few weeks from this episode when I recorded, right? From the date that I recorded. So during the Powerhouse event that I went to, this incredible event where over 600 women joined this event, it was just pretty much evening and one day. Let me tell you, during it happened Saturday, and Saturday around afternoon, out of nowhere, I started feeling this pain in my head. And you might be wondering, okay, why is she even talking about it? Well, it's all connected, so just bear with me. So I start feeling this throbbing, stubbing pain every 20 to 30 seconds. And I thought, maybe this happened after the breathing technique, or maybe I was so emotional because we did all kinds of exercises. Maybe this caused the pain. So Monday, Tuesday, this pain was there. Again, I'm telling you guys 24/7. So I would take some painkillers just to kind of numb the pain. But the pain was not leaving. It wasn't completely done. So even if when I took the painkillers, the pain was still there. And here is what I did. I got up still at 5 a.m. I still did all my work. I still recorded podcasts because yesterday was another podcast that I recorded. I recorded with this pain that I had. Literally, this pain was causing me like twitching the eye, and every time it would stab me, I would feel like my right arm is jumping. So I did all my work. I connected with people. I scheduled my work. I played with my kids. I went to the gym every single day. I didn't skip the workout. So I just want to point something out to you guys, that the pain that you have, it doesn't matter if it's physical, mental, emotional, financial. It's always existing. So, but sometimes with the physical pain, we feel it more, right? We feel the pain. But other pain, sometimes we don't feel it in our bodies, but we can feel the discomfort, right? Maybe when you don't have money, you can't buy things that you want, or you can't run this campaign that you want. So the pain is there somehow, but how do you approach? What is the attitude? Like for me, I felt like if I don't get up, if I don't do the things that I normally do, I give in to the pain. I will give in, which means that I will give up. So I continuously doing everything that I supposed to. And last night, literally, I was like, I am not taking any painkillers. I think I need to either go to chiropractor. I already messaged my doctor and asked them, like, what is this? I was trying to go back through everything that I have done for the past few days. What is this? So not only you start searching for solutions, right? For where the pain is. So think about it. Any kind of pain that you have, emotional, financial, physical, you start looking for solutions. You start going back. As Tony Robbins always said, you just go back with the tracks that you did, right? Going back with the steps and trying to figure out what caused it. But here's the thing. Sometimes you will never know what caused it. You won't figure this out. And it was exactly me. I'm like, what could have been? Swimming in a pool. We were under this waterfall going down. I'm like, you know what? It's not going to matter. It's not going to give me a better solution to what it is. It's just like kind of dealing with the pain and what can I do right now? So as I was sitting in bed and I was discussing this with my husband, I'm like, I don't know if I can fall asleep. I kind of refuse to take painkiller. I'm like, I just want to go to sleep. And imagine every 20 to 30 seconds is this stabbing pain that moved from my ear all the way to my head. And at this point, I start thinking, well, maybe it's freaking some tumor. Because think about it, when something is unresolved, when pain goes for a long time, you start going into this dark place. You start going into the doubt, the fear, the worst case scenario. And this was me. So I'm like, you know what? Thinking to myself, I'm like, no, I'm not giving up. I can't even go there. I'm a healthy individual. It's not me. It's just something happened and I just got this pain and everything's going to be okay. So my husband is like, let me just look at your neck. Let me just try to find the spot. And he starts massaging my head. And there it is. That one spot that I had in my neck, when he pressed on it, it was the same pain that I had. He's like, you know what? It's probably some pinched nerve. He's not a doctor. He doesn't know like me, but he's like, you just need to relax yourself. Try to go to sleep. So we have this awesome, guys, massage chair. It's literally like that alien. You sit down, you program yourself, and it goes into all these different areas in your body and beat the shit out of you. And Ivanka, she's such a sweetest girl. My daughter, she got up because it was 10. Everybody were sleeping. She got up. It's like, Mommy, what can I do for you? How can I help you? She brought her pillow on the floor. I'm just going to be laying by you, Mommy. If you need anything, you water, blanket, whatever, I'm going to be there. I said, honey, it's okay. Just go to sleep. But she didn't listen. She wanted to stay by her mom. She stayed by me. And she set up the computer for me. The computer was digging my neck. The pain was leaving temporarily. But then when I lay down, it was still the same. But here's the thing. I woke up today without the pain. So know that whatever you're going through right now, eventually will be over. Because pain is not forever. Pain is temporary. Pain will leave your body. There is a saying, right? Pain is weakness leaving the body. There was some kind of weakness. This was something wrong with me, but right now, I'm doing much better, guys. So if you asking me how I'm feeling much better. But this pain, I don't want to just talk about this pain because here is another thing. At the same time, just the other day, I got the news from my surgeon. I was going for the past few months, I've had a problem with my shoulder. And then as I was doing the rotator cuff exercises, I've realized that there is a clicking, there is a motion, there is a certain motion when I do that bothers me. And I was thinking maybe it's the rotator cuff, right? And here I go. The MRI comes in, the report comes in, and it tells you that there is a tendonitis, that there is a change in the structure of the muscle, that there are tears in the muscle, there is some edema, and what am I doing with these news? I mean, I've been walking around with this shoulder for a long time. I already knew what exercise I cannot do. And here's the thing, guys. Do you think that I give up on working out? No. But so many of you hurt your pinky and you stop working out. You hurt your elbow and then you say, whoa, I can't work out. And those are not made up stories. People hurt their leg and they can work out. But your upper body is still good. Like, think about it. If you hurt one part of your body, doesn't mean that you need to give up to your whole workout. And I remember when we had people either doing sales for the gym or people trying to sign up for a program, people find the excuses. They wanted to work out, but they don't find the excuses. And here is the thing. If one part doesn't work, the other parts works. That's why you have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 legs. There is always a way around it. So I never give up because of my shoulder. And on top of the problem with the head, the other news arrive with the shoulder. So on top of what I'm dealing already, I have another thing another thought in my head. I'm like, here we go. Now it's the freaking shoulder. So I knew it already. There's something wrong, but I'm like, it doesn't change the fact. Nothing has changed since then. Like, think about it. You already know that there is a problem. You get more information. It's still the same problem. So what am I going to do? I'm still going to continue working out. I have a scheduled doctor visit. I'm going to go and see what the solution is. But if the doctor would tell me, whoa, you can't work out at all, I'm going to tell him, doctor, I have 2 legs and 1 more arm. I think we can manage. And this is when I want to teach you, this is how you need to treat your life. If something doesn't work, you go and figure out the next thing. If your right arm doesn't work, learn how to use your left arm. Stop being just in such a victim mindset. Immediately say no. So here is the thing. Don't be so quick to say, I can't. Because many people do that. Like, because something hurts and you can't work out. And not even that you can work out. Something hurts you. You didn't even try if this is going to work and you say, I can't. So all these months I've been working out. All these months I was figuring out what movement helps me and what doesn't. And even if you are not a coach like me, you still can figure it out. Because that's the intuition. Your body sends you signals, what hurts, what doesn't. And I want you to feel the same way today. If you've been going through some pain, physical, don't just give up. Keep on working out on other parts of your body. And now, the same, when we talk about the pain, when I go think about my life, and I've mentioned this already so many times, the pain is always there. The failure, we go through failures in our life. Like when I wanted to come to America, people told me no so many times. First of all, I broke up with my boyfriend who was supposed to help us to get to America. It didn't work out. I went to the agency to apply for a babysitter job overseas. They told me no. I went to a second agency. They told me no. So that was already 3 no's. There was another girl that's supposed to help me. She told me no. And for the, I think, 4th or 5th time, somebody told me yes. And somebody reached out to me with helping hand and say, this is how we're going to do it. So understand, in the process of not giving up, you're going to have these no's. And you need to build the armor that will help you to go through these no's. Thicker skin. And it's okay when people say to you, no, even if you would, like, literally think about in history that people who wrote amazing books, a lot of times they were told no. Like if you look for the history on the autobiographies, famous people heard the no many times, and you need to build yourself the thicker skin and say, you know what, but this is my dream. Just the fact that somebody told me no doesn't mean that I'm gonna accept that no. I continue doing what I have to do. When we opened up our gym, we were almost $20,000 behind the rent, guys. And I remember sitting on a bench in the gym that was completely empty gym. Steve was in the back in this tiny, tiny little room when he was working at his computer trying to figure out ways. And I remember that day exactly, I was literally crying on the bench. And I'm like, and it hit me like crying is not going to help me. Crying can release attention. Of course, cry if you have to for a second. But then you realize that crying is not going to get you anywhere, right? So in the same moment that I stopped, these two ladies walked in and I signed up as an Herbalife distributor. And we've made really good money. I became a world team leader of Herbalife nutrition. And you see, the universe brings you these opportunities. So you always have to keep your eyes open. And that internal intuition will always lead you to this. So, and eventually we figure out, we hire mentors and they helped us to scale the business. But I just wanted to point this out, guys. Don't give up. If something hurts, and you can't work out, at least try working out. Try something that maybe will work for you. Because look, at this event, even when I went to this event, I remember sitting, everybody had their own seats, right? We were sitting at this event. And when the pain arrived, there was just a moment, and half an hour passes by. I'm looking at my watch. It's an hour. The pain is still there, 2 hours. And I feel like my whole persona is changing, like my whole energy is changing. Like I started being drained because of the pain. And in that split second, I had a thought, maybe I should leave. Don't give up. And this message of not giving up can be really applied to all our areas of our life: mind, body, fitness, nutrition. You know, I remember when people were coming to our gym, some of them were over 300 pounds and they said, help us. But they were ready to receive. Some of them were not. And we had to open their eyes and show them that this is all possible. So if you're struggling with it right now, this is the pain that you're going through because you've tried things over and over. Remember that diets don't work, that there is a way of health and really healthy lifestyle, but you need to understand the lifestyle aspect, right? And you might experience pain in all different areas, as we said today. You know, we had financial pain, me and Steve. We went through we went through so many times through physical pain. I mean, the physical pain when you are actually a coach, I think happens pretty often. But we were just saying the other day that we are so lucky that we didn't have any crazy surgeries in our life. Despite me having the C-sections, me fixing hernia, so that was my third surgery. Then I had a surgery fixing again the diastasis recti. I had a literally muscle sewed together by the doctor. It was a huge opening in my stomach. I can tell you all about the surgery some other time, but there were pain associations, pain of recovery. But don't give up, guys. Like I told you, when I have that moment when I felt like leaving, but then I stayed. And if I would have left, I would have never had these amazing conversations that happened after, the breakthrough that happened after. And always remember that when you feel like giving up, there is something more for you. And that's the moment that most people give up. So are you going to be in this group that just feels it like pressure against the wall and you're going to give up, or you're going to go a little farther? You're going to push a little stronger. So guys, thank you so much for listening, watching this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe for more episodes. And even send me a message on what you would like me to discuss, or maybe have a topic on the show. And remember that the superhero is within you. You just need to discover it. Look inward and reconnect with your innate force. May your discipline, energy, confidence be unstoppable. May your passion and curiosity be endless. May your enthusiasm be infectious. Your inner glow shine through the projects and creations. And may your final outcome be of service to others. Each of us makes the difference in the universe. I make mine, and the universe is awaiting you. No excuses.